Hi, my pickles. My name's Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and today my keto will probably be under 20. I'm having fathead pizza for dinner, and I'm having a watercress timshuneu salad with leftover chicken. I bought one of those organic chicken roaster things, and not bad, very meaty. So Greg got 2 meals, and I had a huge salad with it, and now I'm going to have another salad today. So anyway, I'm regaining my sense of self today and life on life's terms, right? So today, this podcast is being taped for Messy Monday. And man, it could be messy. I'm already getting true confessions being private messaged to me or elsewhere, and I'm listening to ads on the radio where they're talking about sneaking the thing that we give out for Halloween, but also I am getting some of the best ideas for what people give out. And if you listen to Dr. Berg live on Friday, he and his wife did it. It was adorable. And they, of course, don't want to give out candy, or maybe they did. But oh, I know, they had... She figured she'd cave and got some little packages of pretzels to give out, and so one of the kids threw them back at her. So, as many of you know, my true confession is not that I ate it, but I did buy it to give out. I'm just not going to get into the deal of trying to, make the world acquiesce to my sugar lifestyle, or my lack of sugar lifestyle, I should say. So, I'm in a really good space today. I haven't been, as most of you know. Do you think the fact that I just got back from my 2.6-mile walk in the crisp fall air had anything to do with it? Anything? So I listened to quite a few people. I listened to Christina, Keto Christina, who's moving to France. So if you think you have stress in your life, imagine moving to another country. Yeah, I don't know how her French is. Hi, Frankie. Here's Frankie, too. And he's a little scamp. Oh, he's just down by my feet. So anyway, yeah. So I have my meal planned. My salad is not all in to my chronometer yet because I've been busy. Today is sheet day. It is shampoo day. This is not the final. And fathead pizza day. So it's always a busy day when I have all three of those things. So if we're looking at today as the potential for a messy Wednesday, as I look at the calendar, we need to be very, very careful if we have it in the house. And if I'm already getting alerts and confessions and scared, concerned messages from people over the weekend, it needs to be in a really safe, secure place. This really is one of the biggest challenges. It'd be like an alcoholic at a wine testing party, but it's before the party, and all the wines are uncorked and sitting in a room. So we just need to take care of ourselves, be gentle, recognize that for a lot of us, sugar is a big addiction. And, here we are all weekend where they're talking about taking back the day and free drugs and drop them off at your police department and all those sort of things, and people just trying to get rid of things and work on addiction because it's everywhere. It's the same for us. And sugar is definitely a gateway drug. It's a gateway drug to things that we don't even know, could happen. And that's just it. It's, if a binge takes over, we don't know where it's going to take us and how long it's going to last. When Dr. Berg and other doctors talk about being thrown out of ketosis and we don't know how long it's going to take to get back in, he's right. But plus, if you are an addict, if you're considering yourself a sugar addict, which leads into other carbogy processed foods that have it in it along with the grains, you know, we have a double whammy. It's not just like we ate too much and we got obese and now we're trying to lose the weight. We also have a major head thing that has to be addressed. You can't fake it. And so if you are addicted to sugar as a substance, and whether it's in a drink, whether it's artificial, whether it's with keto-fied desserts, the brain is smarter than we are when it comes to it. And so if you find yourself looking at, the reason I keep holding on to this seasickness thing is because I dropped it yesterday. I did. And so, well, there goes my YouTube channel. I dropped the camera. And so, I'm not going to be trite and Nancy Reagan and just say no, but definitely emotions are always entwined when it comes to leading us into neighborhoods that we don't know how soon we can come back from. So we have to be very, very careful. I am here. I'm available. I usually answer everybody. The only time there's like a 12-hour lag is when they're commenting at 5 at night. My computer is off or I'm asleep because I'm going to work an overnight. And so, anyway, that's the deal with all of that. And so we need to really, really be mindful of ourselves. And if you find yourself in a precarious place and you are giving out that treat, you need to be safe. You need to make yourself safe. And if you can't make yourself safe, you need to ask somebody else, even if it comes down to something as silly as giving it to a neighbor until, 4 or 5 o'clock on Halloween. I'm not kidding you, because you just don't know. And for me, see, this is my addiction, so I can only talk about how it affects me. And I haven't had sugar or grains for over 2 years, or artificial sweeteners. And I haven't had fruits for 2 months. So anyway, for me, when I was at my worst with sugar, the deal is I would have it one day, 2 meals, 1 meal, 2 meal. If I started stringing the days together, that's when I got into trouble. If I had it one day and went, whoa, Nellie, pulled back the reins, and then stopped it immediately, even before keto, then I had some degree of control or an edge over it. If I started stringing it into days and then started weaning myself with artificial desserts and things like that, I was still getting into trouble. So if it's more than 1 day for me, I'm in trouble. I was in trouble. I can't be in trouble today. It's a very dangerous neighborhood if you're a sugar addict. And a lot of you know that because we've been watching people that are keto and have fallen off the rails. Oh no, I'm sneezing. That's funny. I don't think I've ever sneezed on camera. Anyway, so a lot of us have watched other people and we know what the deal is. So you have to be very, very careful. We don't want to have true confessions. I never want to make light of this because it's serious, serious. It's not having a bite of one of those things that you see in another person's bowl on their desk in the office, and then I talk about the giggle that you pay for, where you pop the bite size in your mouth and then you giggle, oh, well, haha, or it's looked at me all day long and finally I'm good. No, it's not funny. It's not a treat. It can lead you in places. It's a drug. It's a serious, serious drug. And if you've been on some sort of keto food plan, like I have been, before that, I had 65 years? 64, figuring, low carb, no sugar for over 2 years. So, 64, 65. I had decades of eating the standard American diet. How long do you think it's going to take a body to heal from all of that? I assume it's a long, long time. Nobody's paying attention to how long it's going to take to heal, but we know it's just going to take a long, long time. And the head needs to go along with it too. And if this is your first year of the string of holidays that start with Halloween and end with Valentine's Day, most of them are all around food, but most of them have sugar. heavy doses of sugar. I mean, we're putting sugar in everything. It's in cranberry sauce. It's in apple cider. It's in the squashes and the sweet potatoes and the marshmallows and things like that. Forget candy. You know, it just, even in the main meal, there it is. And so I'm fat adapted, and I'm also savory adapted. The sugar does not have the draw for me. It's not talking to me, but I know it's talking to a lot of you, and it's dangerous. And so feel free to message me. I guess you can get to me privately by you go to Sarah, and around my picture, it says About Me. I think that's where people can private message me. I'm not sure, because when I pull it up, I'm viewing me as me. Oh boy. And so, anyway, but, you know, I'm with you. I support you. Let's not have today, it's going to be a Messy Monday podcast, but we need to be careful on Tuesday and Tuesday night. I have jury duty on Halloween. Isn't that funny? But I think because I work at the police department, they're going to say, thank you very much for coming, but we won't be needing you. Hang the bastard! Anyway, this has been Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto under 20. Thank goodness. Life is good today. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, no keto-fied desserts, no diet sodas, no grains, no fruits. It's working. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.